Alakshmi, Lakshmi's secret sister. What if misfortune doesn't come from outside, but walks right into our homes when we unknowingly invite it? We all pray to Goddess Lakshmi, seeking wealth, peace, and beauty. But what if I told you that Lakshmi has a sister? One who brings chaos, poverty, and unrest? One whose presence silently replaces everything Lakshmi stands for? This is not just a forgotten tale. This is the story of Alakshmi. In every legend of light, there is a shadow, and where there is Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity and grace, there is also Alakshmi, her opposite force. Alakshmi, also known as Jyestha Devi or Nirriti in some texts, is Lakshmi's elder sister. But while Lakshmi brings wealth, fortune, and auspiciousness, Alakshmi represents misfortune, poverty, conflict, and suffering. She is the embodiment of everything that disturbs peace, quarrels, unrest, and negativity. Her origin traces back to the legendary event of Samudra Manthan, the churning of the ocean of milk. As Devas and Asuras churned the ocean for Amrit, the nectar of immortality, several divine and demonic beings emerged. Among them came the radiant goddess Lakshmi, glowing with beauty, seated on a lotus, spreading prosperity wherever she went. She was welcomed with open arms by Vishnu, the protector of the universe. But before Lakshmi, there emerged a dark, unsettling figure, Alakshmi. She was the embodiment of all that is inauspicious. Her appearance was fearsome, wild hair, crooked teeth, red eyes, and an aura that carried discomfort. Her presence wasn't just unwelcome, it signaled disruption. While the heavens celebrated Lakshmi, Alakshmi stood alone, unwanted, unclaimed, yet she didn't vanish. Because she wasn't an error, she was a balance, a necessary force created to counter the excess of abundance. Alakshmi finds her home where there is greed, ego, dishonesty, and disrespect. She thrives in places filled with filth, cruelty, arguments, and ingratitude. Where Dharma disappears, Alakshmi appears. Though sisters, Lakshmi and Alakshmi can never coexist. When Lakshmi enters, Alakshmi leaves. But when Alakshmi walks in, Lakshmi silently steps away. They are two sides of the same coin, reminding us that wealth without values is hollow. Alakshmi is drawn to homes where there is constant fighting, disrespect towards women and elders, arrogance, and a lack of order or cleanliness. She does not wait for an invitation. Her arrival is a consequence, not a choice. To keep her away, our ancestors followed powerful rituals, cleaning homes, lighting lamps, chanting mantras, feeding the poor, and treating guests with dignity. They practiced saucha, purity of the mind, speech, and surroundings. Especially on Fridays and during Deepavali, rituals to drive away Alakshmi were performed, like sweeping the house at dusk and lighting oil lamps at entrances. Customs like drawing rangoli or kolam were not just decoration, they were spiritual symbols. They welcomed Lakshmi and repelled Alakshmi. The fragrance of cow dung, tulsi, incense, and ghee lamps cleansed the air, creating a space where positivity could thrive. Alakshmi may not fight great wars or have temples in her name, but her presence is deeply symbolic. She reminds us what happens when balance is broken, when ego replaces gratitude, when beauty loses humility, when dharma is forgotten. She may not speak, but her silence is a warning, a reminder that fortune does not stay where righteousness fades. Her purpose isn't to curse, but to reflect, to make us see what we've allowed in. Her presence calls us to cleanse, not just our homes, but our thoughts and actions, so that Lakshmi may return and stay.